What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of The Three View. Today, we are joined by Pelham Prowlers head coach Phil Tesoriero. How's it going?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. I just want to say welcome to the NA3HL.
Excited to be here. Obviously we're a first year team. Very excited to be part of this, interview, and looking forward to the season.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you guys will be located in Pelham, Alabama, and you're bringing junior hockey to the state of Alabama. How exciting is that for you, not only you, but your program as well?
It's exciting at all fronts. Obviously, the NA3 coming to Pelham for the first time. Um, we're giving kids an opportunity in Alabama, Atlanta, wherever, to try and keep playing hockey after they're 16 years old. One of our biggest things down here, I mean, I've been down here 5 years after I retired, is, we don't really have much after 16U. So it gives the kids a chance, an opportunity to keep moving forward, know the game of hockey at a little bit of a higher level, and hopefully help their chances of maybe, you want to play higher end juniors, you want to use it to go higher in your collegiate route, whatever it is. I'm here to try and help you get there.
And with junior hockey being new to the state of Alabama, how does this inspire players to kind of take their next step? Like you just touched on, the highest you kind of have right now is 16U, but having this program, it kind of gives players something to look forward to and a goal that they can achieve.
Absolutely. I mean, the second the team was announced, a lot of the younger players, they're already asking questions. They want to know when training camp is. They want to know if practices are able to come watch. What's the deal with coming to games? And I said, you're able to do all that. Once we get maybe some of the youth teams around the area, you want to give us high fives on the ice. Maybe we do a 3-on-3 mic game. It's just promoting our product on the ice and just showing that we have another avenue that we haven't had in the past here. We want to keep hockey in Alabama. We want to continue producing. And I think the younger generations that are, very interested is going to just help us in the long run.
Yeah, absolutely. And when we kind of look at your coaching history, you coached the ACHA program at the University of Alabama for a number of years. How is that experience going to help you when leading this program in year one?
My coaching experience of Alabama was great. I loved everything about it. At that level, I'm recruiting kids out of, the NA3, the NA, whatever league it is. At the end of the day, every kid can learn more. So it's more of, what can work with how we play. Trying to be as competitive as we can every night. I loved every minute of coaching that team. Very excited for this new journey with a little bit of a younger core. But, I can't wait for camp to get going next week.
And when you saw this opportunity opened up, what excited you most about joining the NA3HL?
What excited I long time ago, I played in a league similar to the WSHL.
Mhm.
And that was kind of my first start into junior hockey and kind of moving up from there. It helped me learn the game a lot better. The kids that are willing to learn, at the end of the day, these kids don't want to be here 3 to 4 years.
Mhm.
My goal is to move them up. I'd love to win a championship, but what's going to bring more kids into a first year program is me moving people up as we continue to go, learning the game the right way. Maybe the NA is very interested, trying to get there next year for tryouts, for training camp, main camp, whatever it is. For me, that's going to speak more volumes, and every kid's going to remember their start in Pelham, Alabama with me.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a super cool moment. Um, and when we kind of talk about Pelham, like we said, brand new program, what should players expect from the building? I know that you guys have been making some upgrades for your locker room and things like that. So, kind of touch more on that.
So we've been in the process. We're getting our own locker room built. It's going to have a bunch of stalls. We have, a coach's office, storage room. We got our showers and bathrooms being built right now. It's going to be ready by game one. Best way I can describe that. It's unbelievable for a player to come to Pelham, Alabama, and have their own place, their own little sanctuary of a locker room, and get to know the players a little bit more. When it comes to the fan experience or just where we play our games, we're going to be playing where our SPHL team plays, the Birmingham Bulls. So we have a 5,000 seat arena, 4,500, 5,000. We have a jumbotron. It's going to be an unbelievable experience for anybody who comes here. How the benches are, how everything's run. It's a great place to play hockey.
Mhm. And when we kind of look at your long-term vision for the program, how do you envision yourself building this program out after year one and forward?
Yeah, I mean, for me, for my pro career, I've been on three first year teams. This is
Okay.
my first time coaching a first year team. Everything, all the noise that goes on the outside of the first year team, the product on the ice doesn't change.
Mhm.
I want kids to keep playing the best they can, having a great time, being here just a little bit and moving forward. I want you to learn something from me, and I want you to keep pushing your dreams, and I want you to keep moving forward as far as you can. No one's, I'm not going to be the guy to tell you no. I'm going to keep pushing you until you get to what you want to be. But no, I mean, as a first year program, from the ownership to me, we're doing everything we can to have a fantastic season for year one. We're already building for the next 2 to 3 years at least. So you can come be a difference maker on a first year team right out of the gate right now. And I think that's a once in a lifetime experience for a lot of players. Um, Something I could, you know, bring up later on and be like, look, I was on the team the first year. Look how they're doing now. And you can look at maybe a team like Louisiana. It's you got to start somewhere, and we're going to be right there, and we're going to be competitive right out of the gate.
And you just touched on the Louisiana Drillers who will be joining the new Southeast Division along with yourselves. How does that motivate you as a coach, knowing that you have the defending Fraser Cup champions, competing in the same division as you?
I'm very excited. What better way to face the competition, especially early on in the season for us, than playing the team that just won it last year?
Mhm.
I was at the STL Combine, got to see them play. I'm excited. Minus just the Drillers, we have Monroe, we have Atlanta, we have South Carolina, and we have College Station over in Texas. We have a couple new teams in the program. Excited to play them just to see the different coaching styles, how they mesh together. But being able to play the team that won it last year, to see what it takes, I'm excited to teach my guys. This is what you have to do if you want to be successful. It's a good team uh, to test against. And same with Atlanta and College Station, the Roadrunners. Teams that have been in the league kind of know what it takes, and then being able to see what South Carolina and Monroe are going to bring, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. And as we kind of flip forward, the season starts in just a few weeks.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. Um, what do you want your team to be known for most in year one?
For me, I mean, how I coach, I'm a little bit of a blue collar player from when I played. We are going to work very, very hard. We're going to have our opportunities to score. We're going to be optimistic at times, but we're going to be in structure. I want to be a physical team right out of the gate. We're not going to get bullied, but we're still going to try and score goals all the time. We're going to be in every game for 60 minutes straight. We're never going to be out of a game. I don't care what the score is. If we're up by 10, down by 3, we're going to be in the game no matter what. Nothing changes under my style of coaching.
And to wrap up this interview, if you could kind of pinpoint one goal for yourself for in your inaugural season, what would that look like?
For me, having a fantastic first season, but hopefully next season turns around, looking at the big plan. As kids keep moving up, we're someplace that you remember. We're Pelham Prowlers, Pelham, Alabama, where you thought hockey wasn't a big thing, but you learned something and are succeeding at a higher level just by stopping here for 1 to 2 years.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for jumping on this call today, and we look forward to the Prowlers' first season.
Absolutely. Can't wait.